Hi, this is Kathy White, Realtor Advisor at Engel Invokers in beautiful Whistler, BC. Today it's my pleasure to introduce you to Deb Burnstein, Mortgage Planner with Mortgage Architects A Better Way. Today we're going to have a really great discussion with Deb on 3 timely tips for you when you're looking at your mortgage planning for property purchases in the future or refinancing. So Deb, when we look at our first question today, many of the mortgages in Canada are renewing in 2026 and 2027. And I have a lot of real estate clients that are thinking about refinancing. What are your 3 top tips for them?
Well, I think that before you want to get ahead of things before the mortgage comes due. And I think that's an important thing. So number 1, get ahead of it, look at your scenario. Number 2 is really take a look at your short-term and long-term goals. Because traditionally people were getting 5-year mortgages. If you're planning on doing something within 5 years, within 3 years, look at different terms of mortgages. That's really important in terms of investments. And number 3, take a look at your risk tolerance and what is the most comfortable for you in terms of your go forward plans. I think that it's really, in this particular moment, there's a lot of uncertainty out there. And the more knowledge is power, the most information, and often there is actually a lot of, almost too much information out there. So again, it's really important to talk to independent advisors like myself. It's no obligation to talk to us, but it's really important to get some independent advice to see what's going on there. The more information you know from independent people, the better you are to make decisions and feel comfortable making those decisions in an uncertain environment.
Thanks very much, Deb. So for my next question with Deb is related to my real estate clients that have enjoyed their homes up here in the Whistler and Pemberton region for quite a long time, and now they're looking forward to downsizing and purchasing a condominium or townhouse in the Lower Mainland area. And I'm going to ask Deb to share with us what are 3 top tips for people that are looking to downsize and purchase that property in the Lower Mainland.
Well, there's 2 ways to go, as you know. There is, if you're not ready to sell and you want to buy there, how are you going to buy that property? And again, I'm going to go back to, let's look at your total financing and your, not financing, but your overall economic picture. What does your retirement funds look like? What does your asset look like up here? And how much do you want to, and how big do you want to be looking at in the Lower Mainland? And again, I have stressed cash flow. I stress your comfort with your way your finances are looking as well. There are many ways to be able to do that. Do you want to have a payment on a mortgage and look at a mortgage that you can handle the second property? That's very possible, and especially looking at the Lower Mainland and whereabouts you want to look at it. Look at your overall assets. Look at maybe refinancing what you have up here to buy something fully cash down there and have the mortgage up here. And another third option, of course, is a reverse mortgage. If you do not want to have any payments, you can look at that for sure.
Thank you, Deb. So for our 3rd tip today, I work with a lot of real estate clients looking at Whistler and Pemberton as a future rental investment purchase. And so often is the case, they may look at a nightly rental property classified as phase 1 or a residential zoned property. And we are exempt currently from the foreign buyer ban as well. So international buyers are welcome in our communities. So Deb, if you could share with us, for a rental investment buyer, what would your top 3 tips be?
Well, again, look at the price that always have a budget, of course. Always look and talk with your financial planner about your budget and say, do I have enough money and am I comfortable to be able to buy something? What kind of rent can I get to cover my expenses? Are you cash flow positive? Are you willing to be cash flow negative for a little while based on the fact that you're at very good prices right now in Whistler? And again, I encourage you to talk to Kathy about price ranges and where they're at, below or high, and again, risk tolerance. And also look at whether you will need some financing. And that's a big one because there's different types of properties. If you need financing to get a mortgage on different types of properties, the banks have quite stringent requirements now on short-term rentals, long-term rentals, phase 1, phase 2, and what they're willing to finance. So I do find that people will actually have to refinance their homes, their owner-occupied homes, pay cash for their rental up here, and pay the mortgage on their home.
Fantastic. Thanks very much, and I will put a link to our websites, and feel free to call myself or Deb Burnstein for further details. Have a great day.
Thanks, Kathy.